Hello, I bought this replacement window, and I was kind of disappointed when it came because somebody's put aftermarket window tint on this. You can see how it's dark on the bottom, and there's a border around the glass. So apparently it was stuck on the window to fit the trim. The salvage yard never mentioned anything about window tint being on this. There's a piece on here missing somewhere. Should be right there in the middle. So I got to spend like an hour cleaning this window before I can even install it. Just to get all this stuff off of it. Well, after working on this window for about an hour with a single blade edged razor blade, like them little ones in that box, this is what I took off the glass. And I looked at some other videos where people say, oh, just heat it up with a hairdryer or a little steam and it'll come right off. And one guy said spray it with 409 and lay a trash bag over it and just let it bake in the sun for a few minutes and it'll peel right off. Wrong answer. But looking at this window, it don't look bad, but it's still got some problems. The big old scrape. And the glass on the outside. Which I aren't too happy about that. Somewhere on here there was a little chip on the inside. I think it's right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a chip. Nothing you can do about that, but maybe this scrape that's on the outside, maybe I can polish that out or make it less noticeable with some jeweler's rouge. But I got a window to put in to replace the one that got shattered. And little track in the bottom, the little plastic jaws thing that wear out is just broke off in this one. I'm going to have to clean that up and lube it. Maybe buy a new one for my regulator. Just have to wait and see. I went from purple to OEM with a few minor defects. That pane of glass was $600 from the dealer, made in Germany. And the Safelite company said they could put an OEM window in for $300 or $150 using their cheap knockoff materials. And I talked to somebody at glass.net, and they said Pilkington don't make this window, and that's probably one of the premier glass companies in the United States. So what choice do I have? OEM or crap? Okay, fellas. I had a lot of trouble. I did a lot of experimenting to get that film off. And on the edges it was really baked on. The toughest part was right on the edges to get it peeling. I tried a hairdryer. That was an epic fail. I tried laying it in the sun, hosing it down with various cleaning compounds. Another epic fail. I tried straight ammonia, wiping it down inside out of the sun, and that didn't soften the adhesive and release it. And I ended up taking some stuff called Goo Gone, this stuff right here. I've had this bottle for several years, and it's still half full. So I just wiped it on. It's it's kind of like a light oil, and I just wiped it on. I just let it sit about 10 minutes, and then I started scraping, and it worked better than anything else I tried. The heat did work out in the sun, but it just tore in little strips, and it was unreliable. And then I was frustrated. I spent about an hour outside and getting baked in the heat, and I just give up and went to the store and bought some razor blades, and I come back and went to work inside with this stuff, and it did all right. It took about an hour to get that film off with just scraping it off. Well, I hope this helps somebody. Like I said, this is my first time trying to deal with that particular issue, and it looks like I'm going to try to polish the glass, see if I can't get that mark to fade out a little more. But that's what happens when you buy junkyard stuff without picking it up in person. Thanks for watching.